In this video, we will be discussing what a focus group is and how it can be used as a method of primary market research to really help a business understand its customers. As we have discussed in other videos, primary means any research that you carry out yourself, or that you hire someone to carry out for you in the hope of gaining information directly from your target audience. This brings us around nicely to introducing this video's main example. This is Alex Woods, and she works as a market researcher for Insights Marketing Consultancy. Established in 2011 and based in Edinburgh, Insights specialise in helping big and little brands get in touch with their consumers by organising paid market research. From paid focus groups to in-home interviews and online communities, they offer many ways to improve a business's understanding of their target market. So what exactly is a focus group? Well, a focus group is a market research method that brings together 6 to 20 people in a room to provide feedback regarding a product, service, concept, or marketing campaign. A trained moderator like Alex leads a 30 to 90 minute discussion within the group that is designed to gather helpful information. Alex and the other moderators will usually arrive with a set list of 10 to 12 questions that will be shared with the group during their time together and are designed to generate thoughtful responses from all participants. Alex's goal is to hear from everyone and to encourage many different opinions and ideas to be shared. Focus group participants are recruited based on their purchase history, demographics, and many other factors, and typically are made up of people who do not know each other. To ensure that the maximum number of different ideas or reactions have been captured from the participants, Insight typically holds several focus groups, often in different locations. While participants are responding to Alex's question, she, and sometimes some of her team, observe and take notes. To all the teachers out there, show all of these videos without any ads and gain access to our growing library of over 500 teaching worksheets. Why not visit BizzWizard.co.uk to find out more? So where do focus groups come from? Well, originally known as focused interviews, focus groups first became a thing during World War II. They were used to gain insights on reactions to radio programming. Nowadays, they are used across many different industries for many different purposes. Insight has recently taken on a new client, a large confectionery company in the UK. The big brand are planning to release a new flavour of one of their popular chocolate bars, and Alex has been given this account. During the focus group, participants will first be given the opportunity to try the new chocolate. Alex will then take them through 3 different types of questions designed to gather as much information from them as possible. Alex will start with engagement questions and pose them to the group early. These questions will be nice and straightforward. She will then introduce all of the participants to each other in an effort to make them feel more comfortable. Now Alex can begin to ask the group exploration questions. They will be deeper, probing questions about the topic and how the participants feel about it. Here Alex will ask questions like, what did that flavour remind you of? How did you feel about the texture of the chocolate? And is there a flavour you think may work better? Finally, Alex will ask some exit questions when she is confident that the group has shared all they can. Examples might include, is there anything I haven't asked that I should have? Or do you wish to add anything further? Bring this video and over 100 more to life with fun, interactive games, quizzes and case studies. Why not try the first 25 completely free by visiting BizzWizard.co.uk. Let's look at the advantages of considering focus groups as a means of market research. The first advantage to Alex of gathering information through a focus group is that it allows her to quickly generate results for her client. After she has carefully planned her questions, she can then get the focus group booked straight in, and responses from participants will be available as soon as it is completed. With other methods, such as questionnaires, it may take longer to gather the results, dependent on how long researchers give respondents to complete them. The next advantage is that focus groups are relatively easy to conduct, especially for a researcher like Alex, who has gained many years of experience in exactly how to manage them. Of course, dependent on the subject being researched and the number of groups being asked, the level of complexity can quickly increase. In exactly the same way as interviews, which we look at in a different video, using focus groups allows Alex to observe participants' body language, which is not always possible with other methods of market research. There are many clues to what customers are thinking, which are revealed through observing their body language. This can indicate how they are really feeling about the product. For example, participants may tell Alex that they like the new flavour of chocolate, but she may be able to tell by the look on their face that this is just not true. The final advantage we will consider is that Alex is able to adapt her questioning as participants respond. Let's say somebody in Alex's group says they dislike the new chocolate. In a focus group setting, she can then ask why. What about it don't you like? Is there a flavour you would prefer? And many other important follow-up questions. The ability to adapt the questioning means Alex is able to generate more valuable information for her client, the chocolate manufacturer. These insights will allow them to adapt their product based on the feedback and can mean greater chance of success when it is finally launched to consumers. Although Insight is very proud of the service they offer, it is always important to consider the disadvantages of using focus groups to gather your primary research. Each of the video courses over at BizzWizard.co.uk also includes an interactive business case study that applies the knowledge learnt to a real-world scenario. There are over 1,000 multiple-choice questions, each with detailed feedback, which tests students' understanding of the content. Why not visit BizzWizard.co.uk to find out more? With focus groups involving a number of different individuals, many of the cons of using this type of research are related to how these participants interact with each other. The first problem we will consider is that when Alex is conducting her focus groups, there is a chance that participants may be influenced by others. An example might be that one participant dislikes the chocolate so much, they go on about it for so long, that others in the group start asking themselves, did I really like the chocolate as much as I think? This leads us to our next disadvantage, which is domineering participants, meaning that there may sometimes be members of the group who take over the conversation, do most of the talking, and make others feel less comfortable in sharing their thoughts. This can be a big problem for Alex, as sometimes personalities can be difficult to manage, and the value of the results of the focus group can be impacted. Finally, we have to consider the reliability of focus groups as a means of gathering primary data. Some people may attend Alex's focus group while having a bad day. Some might not feel well when it is time for them to take part in the conversation. There are a number of outside influences which can disrupt how a person feels about the entire process. This means that there is no guarantee an individual will decide to participate in the focus group, and Alex may not be able to fix this. She may also find that some people do not share their true feelings in the group in an effort to be polite or not be too negative. Within the general category of focus groups are more specific types of groups that Alex may use for different scenarios. She may use a mini focus group. Here, Alex will reduce the number of participants used, bringing the number down to only 4 or 5 consumers. Technology has made conducting focus groups across large geographic areas much easier than it would have been in the past. Insight may, depending on the circumstances and the client, decide to use online focus groups. Here, participants log into a website using video chat and participate remotely from their own home or office. Sometimes, a two-way focus group may be used. In these scenarios, the whole group watches another and comments on what they observe and hear from behind two-way glass. As we have seen looking at the advantages and disadvantages of focus groups, the interactions between participants directly relate to the quality of the research gathered. If Alex, with her many years of experience, does a great job, she can help her clients change the direction of their product and avoid failures. Focus groups provide valuable data in the competitive world of business, especially when good qualitative data is required. This has been the BizzWizard. See you in the next video.